Hello, it is Tony with the Widest Simple Guide coming to you with S.S.P. Simple Success Principles. Today, we're going to continue to be reading and we're going to jump right into some definitions today. I'm going to give you two, one in this episode and one in the next episode, so that we can start working on some words and what the words mean and how we're able to apply those words to our lives. Remember, I said in the last episode, one word a day. And you will, if you do that every day, you will have learned 365 new words. How hot is that? How powerful is that? I am so proud of you. So let's get into the reading as always. Yes, highlighter, multicolored pen, beautiful colors, ink pen if you need an ink pen, cards. I don't have colorful cards today, but I have cards, right? And water, high quality H2O, good water. So, and glasses. And so we're going to jump right in and we're going to power through this chapter. Okay. And it's chapter 14. So we're moving right along here. It says, an invitation I couldn't refuse. He said, I spent Thursday night in the guest bedroom. Early the next morning, I heard a knock and Eric's voice informing me that breakfast was served. We talked about the weather and sports over fresh fruit and muffins, but soon the conversation made its way back to what we had begun to refer to as the situation. Now, the word situation is there's something happening and they have to address it because it's a situation and it's just not going to go away, so they need to address it. Okay? I spoke to Elaine this morning. I spoke to Elaine this morning, he began. Did you tell her about the situation? I asked. No, I didn't. I couldn't see the point in worrying her because she'd think you were crazy. Something like that. Speaking of situations, something like that. Speaking of situations, we need to make some arrangements. Are you kicking me out? No, of course not. Mi casa es su casa. At least until Elaine returns from Spain, which won't be until Tuesday night. If you're still here at that time, it could get complicated, meaning the opposite of complicated is, it's hard to explain because some people, when it's complicated, it has a it has a way of them not being able to understand the reason why things are happening the way they're happening. So, but for now, we just need to plan the next several days. Whatever you say is fine with me, I offer. Good. I've got a pretty full schedule today. I've got an 8 o'clock flight to Montgomery for a presentation I have to give tomorrow in San Francisco. You can hang out here and relax, but you're invited to come along. The decision is yours. Well, if it's all the same to you, I'd like to come along. I'd feel awkward alone in the house, the maid trying to vacuum under my feet and wondering why I still look ill. It will give me a chance to pick your brain some more. Then it's settled. I just remembered that I got no money. I interjected, somewhat embarrassed. I don't usually put my wallet in my PJs off on the off chance I might accidentally fall out of bed and land in another part of the space-time continuum. That's just another block of time. No problem, he said with a laugh. Then he asked, by the way, do you still play golf? Absolutely. How good. How would you like to play 18 holes with two of my top salespeople and me tomorrow? We got a 7:30 tee time at Pebble Beach. You'd make it a foursome. Are you kidding? Pebble Beach, I gasped. I'll take that as a yes. But what are you going to tell them about me, I mean? Let's tell them the truth. We'll just say you're my twin. Now, it's interesting that I read this chapter because the last word he used was twin. And one of our words for today is identical. I-D-E-N. Let me get this card here. I-D-E-N-T-I-C-A-L. Ident. D-E-N-T. Tick. T-I. Identical, C-A-L. Identical. Say that with me now. Identical. You know, that means that similar in every detail, exactly alike. Similar in every detail, exactly alike. And so they're similar in every detail. They're identical, you know, because remember, the gentleman that he's standing in front of is the future him. And the gentleman that is the future him is looking at him in the past. So they are identical, like twins are identical. Now they have identical twins and they have nocturnal twins, which they are twins still, but they don't have similarities. They look different, but yet they're still twins. Okay? And so I wanted to give you that word for today, identical, right? And I also want to talk about, before I close this out, I also want to talk about what we talked about earlier, learning one word per day. Learning one word per day, like one push-up per day, learning one word per day. Remember, I talked about being an I can person. You have to say I can. And like I said, I'm going to talk to you in the next episode. I'm going to give you some affirmations that you can use on a daily basis. And you say them all day, all throughout the day. And you are going to be able to power through your day with positive affirmations. They say that for every one negative thing that is told to you, you have to say 10 positive things to offset the negative things. That's how powerful negativity is. And so this is my wish for you, TonY with the Y, the simple guy, telling you that you have to discipline yourself. That's the word, discipline. That's something that you do every day and you don't miss a day. Okay. You have to discipline yourself to start saying positive words. Start saying positive words. Start saying positive words. I can, like I gave you that scripture last episode, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. So you can do all things. So this is TonY with the Y, the simple guy. I'm signing off right now saying high heels grow less as we ascend them. The higher we go, the less it becomes. Take charge, take care. Talk with you later.